Hippocrates, 5 important facts. Number 5. How Hippocrates replaced superstition with science.
Before Hippocrates, ancient Greeks believed that diseases were punishments from the gods. If you got sick, it meant you had angered Zeus, Apollo, or Hades. Temples were filled with sick people offering sacrifices, hoping for divine healing. But Hippocrates changed everything. He believed that illness had natural causes, not supernatural ones. Instead of blaming evil spirits, he studied the environment, diet, and lifestyle of his patients.
One of his most revolutionary ideas.
The body could heal itself. Instead of using magic spells, he recommended rest and good food, clean wounds with wine, a natural antiseptic, exercise and fresh air. Hippocrates' ideas laid the foundation for modern medical science.
Number 4. Hippocrates and Asclepius, the healer and the god.
In ancient Greece, Asclepius was worshipped as the god of healing. His temples were filled with the sick, hoping for miraculous cures. Hippocrates on the other side sought scientific explanations for disease. The two are often compared, but were they connected? Some ancient legends claim that Hippocrates was a direct descendant of Asclepius. This made him not just a physician, but part of a family with divine origin.
I've already published a video about Asclepius. This is the link to the video.
While Asclepius priests relied on dreams and rituals, Hippocrates studied symptoms and causes. In his famous book Airs, Waters, and Places, he explained how weather, water quality, and geography affected health. He noticed that people living in swampy areas often got fevers and that bad air was linked to disease outbreaks.
Number 3. Kos, the island of Hippocrates and ancient medicine.
At the heart of Kos stood the Asclepius of Kos, a famous healing temple dedicated to Asclepius, the Greek god of medicine.
Please allow me a short moment for some advertising. Maybe you are looking for ideas for your next trip, wherever it might be. For example, to the beautiful Greek island of Kos. You can explore the island's highlights on a bus tour, enjoy a boat trip to the volcanic crater or nearby Niceros, or take a tour of local wineries. And there is much more to discover. If you are interested, I'll share the link below. Back to Hippocrates and back to the Asclepion of Kos, the famous healing temple.
The Asclepion was like an ancient hospital offering, for example, sleep therapy, where dreams were believed to cure diseases. The ruins can still be visited today. They are one of the main attractions on the beautiful holiday island. Born on Kos, Hippocrates learned medicine from his father and grandfather. He was probably trained at the Asclepion of Kos.
Little is known about his life.
One legend says, Hippocrates taught under a massive plane tree in Kos. This Hippocratic tree still stands today. It is over 2,500 years old. Some say it's a descendant of the original tree where students gathered to learn medicine, anatomy, and patient care. Later, the Greek island of Kos was the home of Hippocrates Medical School, where the world's first scientific doctors trained. Kos became the center of medical knowledge in the ancient world. Even Roman emperors visited its healing sites.
Number 2. The Hippocratic Oath, the doctor's promise.
The Hippocratic Oath is one of the most sacred traditions in medicine. But did you know the original version was quite different from what modern doctors swear today? Hippocrates, the father of medicine, wrote this oath around 400 BC. According to this oath, doctors swore by Apollo, Asclepius, Hygeia, and Panacea, Greek gods and goddesses of healing. The oath forbade giving deadly poisons, even if asked. And it banned abortion. In addition, the oath also required medical confidentiality. But not all ancient doctors followed these principles. Some mercenary physicians were paid to poison enemies.
Hippocrates wanted to set a new ethical standard.
Medicine should be about healing, not profit or power. The modern version of the Hippocratic Oath, rewritten in the 20th century, no longer mentions Greek gods or strict bans on procedures. But one principle remains: doctors must put their patients' well-being first. Even now, medical students worldwide recite a version of this oath before starting their careers, continuing Hippocrates' legacy for more than 2,400 years.
Number 1. Hippocrates' Strange Cures. Ancient medicine surprises.
Even though Hippocrates was a pioneer in scientific medicine, some of his remedies were downright weird. Some smart ones. Wine to disinfect wounds, it worked. Garlic for heart problems, modern science agrees. Honey for wound healing, still used today. But some remedies not so much. Examples. Pigeon droppings for baldness, it did not work. Using onions and vinegar to cure snake bites, better than nothing, but still risky.
One of his weirdest theories.
Hysteria in women was caused by a wandering uterus. He thought the uterus could move around the body, causing illness. The cure? Scent therapy. Women were told to inhale pleasant smells to lure the uterus back into place. While many of these cures seem ridiculous today, Hippocrates' biggest contribution was his scientific approach. He taught doctors to observe symptoms, test treatments, and learn from failures, something we still do in modern medicine.